Welcome on back, everyone. Ever Egg, give me another exciting episode with more Xenoblade Chronicles free on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So last time, because we settled down at camp at the Dana Desert, and of course, it's a new hero from the DLC that we gotta go over. So if we wait a minute, which button is it again? Oh yeah, so it's the S button. So that's where we go to the main menu. So looking at the character, going to checking in with Ino. So she's on level 63, and we take a look at her games. So she have here the one that's called the Double Strike 7. So she got Steel Cleaver 7 and Tailwind 7. So it's interesting to see that Ino can get one of those Ether Cylinder. No, it's HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Okay, so I just want to make sure I get my mind clear, just to make sure. So now it seems like that we got a lot to get catching up with Ino, because she need to get those Ether Cylinder Plus so that we get her more stronger. So take a look at her class. Okay, so let's look at her. So we see, because she got rank A for the warrior, rank S for the defense, rank D for the heart, and rank A for the tower. And of course, Xiao here is for the one that's called the Nipponic Champion. Of course, she is a Nipponic Champion, if you ask me. So let's take a look. So now we realize that one of these accessories cannot be removed. So she got the gear support, the engineer glove, and the champion ring. Okay, so those are the three will stay on. And check it out with these guys. So hold on. Now Uni got something new. So what else did she get? Okay, so hold on. Ooh, okay then. You know what? The Thaumaturge, yeah, I'm interested. Let's put that on Uni. She looks so sick with that outfit. I love it. Okay, so you know what? Let's go over with Ino one more time. So we're gonna take a look at art, skills, games, and everything. Now, to me, cause last previous episode, cause we did enhance here is the enhance art, which we take a look at for the reaction. So it says the booster aggro generated when using art by 70%. Okay, so that go ahead and increase up the aggro, but a bit more boost to Ino. So she'll get more of like 70% of her art class, which I'm looking forward to see in action. So it turns out that we don't have enough Ether Cylinder Plus. Alright, now take a look at arts. Okay, so she got here is what she got? Dual Flash, Dazzling Illusion. Okay, so what is it? Okay, you know what? Let's go and equip that, the Dual Flash. That may seem very important. And for skills, okay, nothing to see for skills and nothing to equip for games. Okay, well that's all we had to look for, Ino. Now let's go over with the quest to see what's available first. Now I want to double check to see what kind of quest that we have not officially finished. So it turns out to me, because we did finish completing all of the quests here. So I'm thinking this next quest is going to be coming up for the next DLC. So we go to volume 2. Okay, so let's go to the challenge battle. So wait a minute, is it receive content? Oh yeah, that's the one. So this is something that's called challenge battle. So investigate the mysterious light that has appeared on the banks of Lion Nador in the forest region. Okay, so we're far beyond chapter 3, so let's go on ahead and receive that. Alright, so we can accept that. But first things first, we want to go on ahead and talk to this Nippon named Totoma. Show Totoma HD Ether Cylinder Plus.
Okay, so we're handing over.
Okay, I think we got a lot where that came from. Okay, so let's see. We got 4 of the Helix tube. Okay, so we can gather more of those. So we got here the Ever Revolving. Well, no offense, I am still an Ever character, Ever Revolving Everbolthen and Everrod were the difference between both names. So let's go craft all of that. So we may not have enough. Actually, I think we do. So let's see, blue chain, warrior screw, and the last and at the bottom called chip lead joint. Okay, so let's try to get everything here. So we get that to 100%, and that's that. The toolmark approved. HD Ether Cylinder Plus the Reach version 3.0. Okay, awesome. HD Ether Cylinder Plus improved. You can now gather more high ether. Cool. Okay. Anything else?
Now.
Okay, but we still gotta keep collecting more. But dang. Okay. Well, let's not stop. Let's keep going. Okay, so we have that 100%. So we're gonna get that in 4.0. Alright, so it's increasing up a little bit lot higher. But however, still more ether cylinders.
What was it we needed?
Okay, well we still got a lot. So let's keep them coming. Because I don't know how many HD Ether Cylinder Plus that we need to be collected around here. So we got that on 5.0. Design now perfect. Cannot improve more. Okay, I think that's it. So we just bet him all of the materials, so that way we get the HD Ether Cylinder Plus to increase a little bit higher. All right, well, talking to Tatoma again. HD Ether Cylinder Plus and now reach a profession. Good luck with collecting of a high ether. Okay then, so let's go ahead and look at this map real quick. So where can we go? I'm actually, hold on a minute. So let's go to map. So turns out to me, because there's like a lot to get catching up around here. So we all spy a witness here because there are several more of these ethers that we gotta get tracking down. So you know what? Let's check out at the Elzai Spout. Elzai Spout is how I'm saying it, or is it Elsie Spout? I'm not sincerely sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I can't tell which one it is. But you know what? I want to go ahead and check around here. So look at viewing this map over here. So it had to be somewhere on top of it. So let's go ahead and reach above these mountains. Hopefully we can figure out where to find one of those Ether Cylinder Plus. Okay, well, let's just ignore. We won't bother helping the Turkins or whoever is fighting alongside. Okay, I refuse. I don't want to go do that. Okay, so it turns out that we gotta get a lot to get catching up on doing every side quest activity around here, and this whole land. I mean, because there's just too much to do around here. So I prefer that we get stepped up to the progress of knowing what we need to be doing, because we have a long way to get finished on completing everyone's quest. Okay, now checking up this mountain hill on top of it. So there are still plenty more of these vines that we can start climbing to collect one of those items. Okay, so we got here the bomb balsa. Okay, so climbing up this surface over here. So we go ahead and pull up this map. So we'll go ahead and check us around and to see where we're headed. And yeah, I think this is the spot. So this is the place where we reach above top of the mountain to get to other places whenever we explore. So we just get to go and explore our expedition, just to check on us around and just to seek out to doing what need to be done, what's more important. But we get to somewhere when we need to go. So I think over there, that is a treasure chest. Or was it just a container? Of course, it's a container. Okay, so we got here is several of these silver and non-pine. So are we in the right place? I mean, we should be finding one of those ether cylinders. Okay, you know what? I think that must be it. Okay, so this must be the spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear out one of those squad Turkins.
You can be sure I'll do my part.
Okay, so let's go take them out. They seem super easy to kill now. So let's see what we got here. We got extended slash, flashback, and energy grenade. Okay, so I'm gonna go for energy grenade. That seems kind of new.
Hear that, Noah?
Alright, so let's go ahead and harvest this ether. So we have it up to the 5.0.
Looks like there's an ether sphere.
Okay, so one or more on the harvest ether cylinder detected. Okay. So we can go ahead and work somewhere back at the quicksand Boston. Alright, so we can work there and go and do our investivity whenever we go find out where to the search for those HD ether cylinder plus. Whatever it is, I mean, it's somewhere in this map. Alright, well, this sand looks a bit too steep and a little bit too slippery and all. Okay then. So checking this place out, cause I know because there's like a whole lot of the sidetrack going on around here. So what we went into encounter here is the lone Scorpox. All right, well let's go take these guys out. So I'm gonna go for energy grenade again, and this is extended slash say shackle blast slash front attack. So that go increases upward. So what we got on the left? So we got here giant swing, wide slash, and violent flurry. Okay, so that's what Noah got.
Aw, and we were just getting started.
All right, now let's get back to harvesting some ethers. So that go increases more by 8. So I think that's that. So we can keep on investigating what goes around here in this whole map of Forest of region. Okay, well, not necessarily sure if they're gonna be enough, but finding more of those ether cylinder plus. So we can check that at Maglia Lake. So we'll find more of the HD ether cylinder plus there. Alright, well, let's just go and put a little bit more effort to it, but just exploring this area again, back at Ribby Flats. Okay, so here is another of this ether spear we need to go after, and one of them have the ether cylinder plus. I'm assuming one of these are auto grapple. All right, so someone did lock on with another topple. Good job. Well, at least I don't have break. Okay, so we need to go and harvest it. So let's harvest some ethers. Okay, so they give us more by 12.
Looks like there's an ether sphere.
Okay, so there's one further below this ground. Okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and do this fast split. Alright, so here we are now. So we are approaching the Dahlia. Okay, so we got here it goes land first to clear. Alright, ready your weapon, guys. Well, at least we just call them ready weapon boys and girls. I mean, we got another fight up our sleeve, and we just want to make sure these enemies pay the price. Okay, so I don't mind blowing up one of my art special, but I'm gonna just go use it now because I just go and wasted one of my flashback, and I can still use one of this energy grenade if I like. So we did conquer each 2 beasts. We just conquered 2 of those landfarers.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Okay, I don't know who voice is saying. Well, I'm pretty sure that's oh yeah, that's Senna voice. Okay, so we got that check off.
Looks like a pretty rare.
And over there, there's that container. I mean, I don't have time for container. So you know what? There's one more spot that we gotta get knocking out on. So there's one of this quest for Napon. So we go and move on back to this campsite over here, back to where we see this Hulkbuster. Okay, no, this is the table. This is the Feronis Hulk. is where we are. This area revives the nasty memories every time. Memory of being stalked by masked man that drenched in scary black. First shivers are just a recalling. Okay, so the one that's called Mysterious Excellent. Okay, so talking to Red. All signs are pointing to an Napa coin invented in very long ago days of past. In the past, some ponder or his other gathered up the Napa coins and scattered far and widely across the world of Ionis. But the one deep mystery question remains: why to bother? Okay, no idea what that's making any close sense in my head. So you know what? I really think we should go ahead and take a break on collecting several of those HD Ether Cylinder Plus and go take on quests. So let's go to the discuss. And we'll go do the one that's called a Mysterious Excellence. So this is the required hero, but only Gray.
Where should I start?
Okay, we thought of teaming up with Gray a way back since back in the city. But the non-part color van say that it was attacked by a mysterious soldier, didn't it? A mysterious soldier that sounds as well spooky. That was me. You, Queen Bobbles, or mystery guys was here all along. They saw me. I intended to erase the evidence. Now I think about it, when you met the other for the first time, you attacked us too. Obviously. Is it obvious? I'm not sure it is. I'm a shadow of my friend and his daughter. I don't like being seen by others. But you didn't end up wiping out the caravan, did you? A little light intimidation was enough to shut them up, so I let it go. If they become a nuisance, I will erase them. Dude, you really need to mellow out. At any rate, the non-pun caravan means that you no harm, so I'm sure it won't come to that. Let's hope. I just realized. You got rumbled by a bunch of non-pun there? Wow, you must have been real clumsy out there. Well, easy there, Ferris. Put away with the weapons, we're all friends here. He's a real short fuse to boot. It must be a touchy subject. Okay, so there we have it. So we get 100 of spin points. Okay, so turns out there's no quest for the start. So you know what? Let's go and talk about this one over here called the Return. Let's discuss about that. So that includes no quest. Look like the people who went from Tal to other colonies that have come back. Both were colonies we liberated, and we did notify them they be coming, so it's not like I was overly worried. But still, it's no small feat to get there and back alone. I don't think I could have made it. Yeah, me neither. Not on my own anyways. And yet, as a learning experience, I'm sure it was invaluable. I agree with you. It's a bond to the spur on a colony town in all sorts of ways, expected and not. Before this the place was slowly headed for the scrap heap, and no one would have been any the wiser. They grabbed this opportunity and ran with it. Good on them. Certainly, we could stand to emulate their example. Okay, so we get another 100 experience points. Okay, and I do believe that's about it. So we just settled down at the campfire, just talking and discussing of what might happen in some of the places around here in Ionis. What these guys were talking about, which I do quite know already. Now let's go and move on back to the real world, back to this map over here, this full map. And over there we saw, because down to your south, to the southeast, because there is another of this HD Ether Cylinder Plus that we gotta go after. So let's go get right after it right now. Right here, right now. Now, where exactly is it at? Okay, so you know what? I think it's somewhere down over here. Okay, so you know what? I think this is the spot. Okay, so we're not collecting any real cylinders or anything like that. We're not doing that. Well, apparently we saw it already, because there is another this dead person that we see its body that is lying on the ground. Okay, so let's set this man free. Come on, can we find like another place to jump? Okay, that's perfect. I mean, we just find somewhere to jump further to these rocks. Okay, so Noah is going to play his instrument. So not only we're playing as Mio to play our instrument. Because we just go ahead and release the spirit of this soldier into a better world. So this soldier can just go rest in peace. Alright, now let's go on ahead and look at this map real quick. So down there, there is another ether spear. And speaking of which, we got these enemies which are on level 45. So let's pull up our weapons and take out these Maes. What is it pronounced? Maes Urchon. Or was it Mies? Or Melez? I'm pretty sure they pronounce Melez. So those are the Maes Urchon that we encountered. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna tackle on the one on the left. Alright, so these characters can go ahead and focus on building up more art specials to increase up aggro and boost up a lot more full strength. So that's about it. So we're done clearing these enemies. So we can collect more and more of the ether. So we'll get a lot, but 24.
I'm reading another ether sphere.
Okay, and there's the one coming somewhere further on top of this map over here. So we have to go and go to this rail. So when we go and rail down the slope over here, so we figure out where to go and climb down on these walls and get to the ether sphere on time. So let's go do this. Alright, so I was wrong. I think you were supposed to start off by here where you see that orange spot that is pinned on the map right here. So yeah, so we find a short average of this rail to slide down on our feet to get to the other side, and then we start by climbing on these walls. Okay, but we don't get any extra boost or anything, so we just climb normally. But we press on B because we just go falling off the wall, but letting go of the vines. Alright, so we could just keep on chilling ahead because we won't bother or just focus on following the story trail to whatever places we might go. I mean, they be in an awkward position of where we find somewhere embarrassing. So I think this must be the place. So we're on top of the mountain. So we got here is two of these Arogan Ansels. So we are targeting the one further on the right. So these guys are on level 55. So you know what? Each team member should go and focus more energy. So these guys look extra tough. So let's go give it all. So if they think they're super tough, then we'll go and use the Ouroboros. Okay, because we have not reached our full potential just yet. So we have to get a little bit stronger. Okay, so let's go use the Violent Flurry. So we need to be dealing more break, topple, and daze. So let's focus on that. Alright, so let's keep at it, team. Okay, so Tyon is taking damage. So would no one heal Tyon? Any volunteers? No one want to heal Tyon? Okay, so you know what? I can't go use Ouroboros because Mio is spent it in battle. Okay, so we'll get that giant swing going. Okay, so I need someone to revive to Mio so that we can get back to using the Ouroboros. Alright, keep at it. So what you need to hurry up and revive to Mio before it's all too late. Okay, so I think that's it. So we kill a Rogan once. Okay, so now we can Ouroboros. So we can Ouroboros up. And we can go for the one called Bowden End. Alright, so let's get to stepping up. So we're collecting more and more HDs Ether Cylinder Plus.
We know a boost.
So we'll have a lot where that came from.
Something so valuable here.
Okay, so looking at this map again. So we go to map. So I think that's it. So that's already checked off. Now it turns out to me because we have successfully just go around this whole while just seeking out the finding more of those ether spills. Okay, so what we got going on here? So let's look at this map carefully though. Now I just want to make sure. Okay, so you know what? This is the closest way where we go and get to the HD Ether Cylinder Plus. So let's go and work there and go pick it up. So these creatures are level 23 and they're not too hard to fight to beat. So this should be an easy fight day to kill all of the Lambo. So we have to defeat all 3 of them that are patrolling the ether light. Okay, so that's all 3 of the Lambo that we killed. So let's go and mess with this Harbor Ether.
Harvest the high ether.
Yeah, my fault exactly. Let's go and mess around with this Ether Cylinder Plus. Okay, so that's one we gotten. Now moving on to this map. So there is another one coming straight down to the south somewhere. And it had to be the one at the bottom. So where is that at? Oh, wait a minute. It's right down there. Okay. So I think we should go and investigate this spot. Because it turns out that we have not officially cleared this whole map just yet. So we just want to know where that area is. And we go ahead and pull up this map. So we can check to see where we're going. Okay, well apparently this is the spot where we go and move around this this steep hill on top of these sand mountains to reach to that ether sphere. Now we won't just bother just attack along to fight all of these enemies because these guys are a little bit lower, but the level 20. So as we approach this, so we just spotted witness to encounter both Despar scores.
But you're in our way.
So let's go and clear one of these guys. So I got the Despar score on the right, on the left. Okay, so we go for the flatback. So we get this break. Okay, so it turns out that we do have the one called side break.
I'm the girl with the gun.
Okay, well that's something I'm forgetting about.
Let's harvest the high ether.
Okay, but it felt like that Noah do have the move called side break, which is flashback, of course. Okay, now I think that's everything. So I think that's all the HD Ether Cylinder Plus that we collected around here. So let's go ahead and double check this map just to make sure we have everything. Okay, well it turns out that there are no sign of those ether cylinders. Oh no, ether spears. Okay, well we did clear out everything around here. Okay, so I think that's all. So you know what, let's head on back to the Colony 30. So we'll go and work there. Back to the cave mouth. And check to see if we have enough material to bring to this Nopon. The Papa. So let's go talk to him.
Okay, so we're handing over.
Okay, so I think we do have enough. So look at it here because we have enough, but 17 of the electric cricket fossil and 12 of the blue is sorghum. Alright, that will do. Okay, so we did complete it in 100%. So let's see how that's supposed to look. Materials all gathered. Phase 5 are now completable. But much thanks. Hard effort of friends and keep a construction ticking nice. But before Republic get ahead of itself, a phase of system involved in making a Doric a system part will be a bit tricky. With our preparation and prepared, Republic take a quick break from inspected. Okay, so it turns out that we had to come back later, or... So is that it? So we're done? Or maybe we come back to chapter 7, but then hopefully we come back to the phase 6. Okay then. So I think we got that clear. So let's go and take a look at this map. Now I really do think we should head on back to Colony 4 at the Ferona's Hatch to check to make sure if we have enough material. Well, I don't know if we collected enough material to bring to this person, whoever name it is. I mean, let's just go and approach. So his name was Mir. That's his name.
Now, what was it we
Okay,
needed?
well, it turns out to me we don't have enough materials. Alright, friends. Well, I'm just making sure we have enough material. Well, just to make sure if we collect everything we got. So we were supposed to be collecting those machine parts. So let's go ahead and work to someplace else. Okay, so what we got going on here? Okay, so you know what? I think the one down here, because this is something that's called challenge battle. Okay, so that's something we need to take action on. But you know what? Let's go ahead and view some characters real quick. So we're gonna check in with Eno. We'll check in with Eno Swap. Okay, well, but turns out that we can go and upgrade everything. So what we got going on here? Okay, so we got here the Dazzling Illusion, boosted invasion by 20% and boosted aggro drawn when attacking by 25%. You know what? That looked like a good option, so we should go and have that full upgrade. Okay, and what else we got? Okay, so the power multiplier boosted by 580%, invades attacks, also boosts the damage by 100% each time the character is incapacitated to a mass of 250%. Okay, and you know what? Let's get it for a shot. So it turns out that we gotta keep on getting everything. So we're gonna boost up more attacks. Okay, so we're gonna get more agility. And we're gonna get one, which is called the TP Plus. So we can get that as well. So we have to fully get Eno a lot stronger. So I mean, why? Yeah, let's go ahead and get this the enhanced shot. Well, actually, no, that's the starry speed. That's what it's called. Okay, well, some of them are gonna get expensive. So let's see what we got. A tit for tat. Whenever in an alley, if its radius is a tat booster with charge of 1 art at random by 14%. Okay, not sincerely sure if I'm interested, but you know what? Okay, so the Afterglow will kick up but the 190% for the power multiplier and 7 for the recharge gauge. They say boost the damage dealt by 100% each time for the character is incapacitated to a maximum of 250%. Okay, you know what? I'm a pass and go get the one called a tit for tat. Okay, so it turns out that we do not have enough for the one called Physical Defense Plus. That's something we can wait for later, but I'm guessing we should just probably just spend more time of just knowing what's here. But you know what, let's go get the one called Afterglow. We should probably go learn that. Okay, and it turns out that we don't have enough HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Okay, well, that do sucks. Now let's go and check it with this map. Can there be like more and more of these Ether Cylinder Plus around here? Oh yeah, so you know what? I think there are still more. Okay, so we got a lot of these Ether Cylinder Plus to go around here. So let's try to take them all down. So I'll be right back. Okay, so what we're looking at here is these Solarine Skeeters. So they're like mosquitoes to me, so we should go and clear all 3 of them and get that Ether Spear. Yeah, but it's easier for me to say because the Ether Spear is beyond the light of the spear we're going after. Alright, and we're the one down at the south, so let's go get that. Okay, now not so fast because this is the quickest way where we get the Ether Spear. So defeat the highlighted enemies.
We've got an ether.
We have to defeat highlighted enemies? What? Why would we do that?
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
Okay, well, I don't see why that's awkward. But we did lock on with one break. One of his topple. And yeah, so good job whoever did the days. Had to be Mio or Uni. Okay, that's it. Oh, actually, yeah. So those are 2 of those solid Cradle that we took out. So let's go ahead and get some more ethers. Yeah, so we got it's a lot catching up to do because we have to go and seek out around just to finding ether spears. Okay, so we do realize that one is well, that ether spear was above it. So moving on. Alright, so we got here it's the Rosara Grabal. So these are one of these creature light that we encountered. Well, so those 2. So we should go and take them all down. Whatever it takes to go and build up more art combos. To whichever each character desire to go do. I mean, that's on them. They can think right outside their minds and then somehow they can like literally just think right outside the box and knowing what kind of tactic or whatsoever their art special they're going to perform in full base of action. Okay, so I did lock on with the flat bat with the right timing to the side breaker. Okay, so that's 2 of the creatures that we conquered. So we conquered 2 of the Rosara Grabel. So yeah, so Lens is just thinking tough to be an MVPC. So let's get as many ether spears ether cylinder plus we need. I mean. And let's get on to the next ether spear. Okay, and that's the next enemy over here. So we just encounter the laser bolt. Okay, well these bolts were kind of different enemies in a different design than the other bolt or whatever it's called. Okay, well it's the one that's called the land bolt. I'm assuming so. Those 2 are like different. Those 2 vaults had different type of names than their first name. So I think that's about it. So let's go get right after the next ether spear somewhere. Alright, so we did encounter the Baruka Skeeter. So those are the name of the enemy that we officially cleared. And yeah, you know what? We got here this big bunker declared. Alright, so this one is some light plant over here. So this is a Xenia. Okay, so we go kill a Xenia. We collect a little of the parts. So we can start by harvesting ether spears and get everything we need. So we have more than 28. So that should do enough to get Ino a bit more prey but more experience. So that way we get her more and more stronger. So let's go ahead and seek out this on the next maps. So the next one coming up for it. So you know what? I think we got a long way to the reach to the other side. So you know what? Give me another second. Okay, so here we are now. So we're just clearing up 2 of those smart Hugels. So we'll go mess with this ether spear and get as much as we like. Cause we got plenty more where that came from. So I think that's all the ether spear that we collected around here in this whole map. So we go look at map. So let's double check to make sure. So yeah, so we got it's still one more on top. And you know the quickest way to get there is so that we can start by warping there, which is much faster. So let's go ahead and travel there, and we can just go wait for this black loading screen to wait for 5 seconds to the load. And of course, we can still keep pushing onward up this mountain if we have to. But actually, wait a minute. Is this somewhere around this corner right here? Well, actually, yeah. So I think we found the answer. So Yeah, so we have to defeat those highlighted enemies. That is what the game means.
Don't try to stop us.
No restraint. No hesitation.
So we have to take out those Baruka Skeeters again. Because those Barukas were guarding the Ether Spear all this time. Okay, because they act like guards. Okay, now that's 2. And the third is the is his last.
Girl with the gall.
Alright, so how much are we getting? 34?
Be enough to give Eno a boost.
Alright, now looking at this map again. And if we look at this full map at Atia region. Oh, what the Atia region? Okay, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Atia. Okay, now I think we missed the spot because there's somewhere. It's somewhere back at this colony right here, back at colony 9. So I think we did miss this spot. So hold on a minute.
No time.
All right, here we are now. So we encounter the Celerine Skeeter. The Celerine Skeeter. Okay, that's what I wanted to pronounce. Much better. So these are 3 we took out was a super KO'd.
Was the MVP.
And Lance can't stop thinking the right side of his mind because he's thinking
This should be
back
enough to give Eno a boost.
about MVP. So I think that's all we look here in this whole map. So I think that's all the Ether Cylinder Plus that we collected in every other lands. Okay, but there's still more? How could there still be more? We just got all of them, so how could there be a whole lot? I mean, I don't know. Okay, talking to Mimo. No, not you. I said Mimo. Mimo. I don't want to say. I wasn't saying Nemo. I was saying Mimo. Can Colony 9 friends all harvest at tasty tater now? Yes, if they can. If they're raising them in the field. Mimo will be assured to come for Dindins. It's a tasty enough that will even help with the spreading word of mouth. Okay, that will do. That will do. Okay, now moving this way. Oh, actually, yeah, you know what? My bad. I think we were going the wrong way. I think we were supposed to move out of their camp and take the flop below this water. So we are missing one of this Ether Spear. And both Lesser Wolf are guarding it again. So let's go and clear these guys out at the team. Okay, so we want to make sure all of these both be taught a painful lesson. Or 2.
Hear that, Noah?
Okay, that's 2 out of 2
Something a bit mean.
defeated. So let's go mess with this and get some more
Should be
Ethers.
enough to give Eno a boost.
Okay, anything else? Okay, please let it not be more. Of course, there's still more. So how do the Ether Spear keep on reappearing so much? I mean, we got all the Ether Spear, but you know what? Let me go do this fast split while I clear out all of the Ether Spear. So be right back. Okay, not a single Ether Spear. Okay, good. So I just want to double check to make sure we're not missing everything. Cause there's just a lot to go on around here because we had to keep on searching to find more of these Ether Spears. So I think that's about it. So I think we can go and check back with Eno by pressing on the L button. Make it much more faster to get to Eno. So we have more by 36 of the HD Ether Cylinder Plus. So let's get upgraded. So we'll get here the one that's called the Nano Machine Repaired, which is at 25% the chance to restore AP by 7% when invading. I mean, why sure thing? Let's get that in full upgrade. Okay, and the enhanced, not the enhanced skills, the velocity gear, all arts except the talent art gain 8% of recharge when invading. Okay, we will accept that.
Feeling strong.
And the one that says Photon Storm, so that go and boosts up 260% for the power multiplier and 8 for the recharge gauge. So it's safe for the reaction invades the task. Also boosts aggro generated when using art by 70% at the cost of a low critical rate. Why, yes, of course.
Give me Ether to Eno.
Let's get that in full upgrade. And we got here the one that's called Physical Defense Plus. Okay, so we did complete it in 43%. So we are getting halfway close. So let's see what we got going on here. So we got here is the overclock and the Ether Defense Plus. So I'm gonna go for the one called the overclock, which is boosts the recharge rate by 50% each time when the character is incapacitated to a maximum of 25%. Alright, well, let's keep it up. Alright, and we had to keep on exploring around the world at Ionis to collect more of the Ether Cylinder Plus. So let's go to map and see where we need to be going now. So I think it gotta be somewhere back in the city. So we don't have Ether Cylinder Plus in the city. Okay, so checking in with the Sword March and everything. Okay, not at the Sword March. The Agnes Castle. Okay, let's check back at the Cadencia region. Okay, well, there's a lot to get tracking around here, but finding more of those Ether Spears. So let me see you back on once we get them all cleared, and I will see you once they're all done. So see you back. Okay, you know what? I think we got bad news, you guys. So these guys are level 73. And this is the last turf that we ever faced. But you know what? Let's do this way, okay? Now, I was trying to... I was going to get a lot stronger. But it turns out that these enemies are at level 73. So these enemies get super hard. So what we can start by doing is go to map, find somewhere to warp. So I want to start off by, okay, you know the rest. I mean, actually, you know what? Never mind. Well, we don't quite plan actually to go back to there again to beat up those enemies, because these guys are level 73 and all. Because we can't go messing with these monsters. So what we can start by doing is take the boat. Okay, so taking the main control of the sub. So we're gonna figure out where we're trying to go. So I'm guessing that, let's look at this map real quick. So I think we need to be going this direction. Okay, so let's turn this boat around. Come on. What's with the glitch? Let's move. Okay, so which way is it now? Okay, guys, I think I missed past it. So it's this dry sand desert over there, with all of these two monsters that we took out. It's the one that's called the Konika's Rope. Okay, so the last name was pronounced Robe, or how are you supposed to say it? Or was it Robe? Well, I'm not sure. My mind is making any close sense in my head of sucking to know what names there are, or what I'm so bad at pronunciations. So this should be the last one, the last creature to tackle on. So come on, can I tackle this creature? Thank you. So look at this flashback going. And wait a minute, I did not check the last one on the right. Further on the right is one that's called the Unlimited Sword, which is Draw Lucky 7. Okay, well we still have that weapon. So, well, that's the one that we learned from Ricky.
Just getting warmed up. Setting the cylinder.
Okay, so now we're harvesting more of the cylinders. So we should have enough at 11. So it turns out there's gonna be more where that came from. So let's go over to map. And let's go over. Okay, but it turns out that we don't have to keep collecting all of the remaining Ether Spears. I think that's about it, because we just reached maximum, because we're only here to get more but 10. Alright, now let's go back to character, checking in with Eno, and go to Eno swap. So this should be the last one. So the last one is called Ether Defense Plus, which it says increase your Ether Defense by 2 percentage points. So yeah, let's go get this last one. So we only have more about 11 of the HD Ether Cylinder Plus. Okay, so we have that on 50%. So I sincerely hope we come back to this spot later to unlock upon quest completion. Oh, okay then. But you know what? That we're gonna have to wait for later. So we did finish on upgrading more with Eno at the Eno swap. So yeah, it's a brand new feature because just that I'm having such a blast of enjoying the new DLC, and just to experience my whole life of having this new hero Eno as a fourth party. So she can be pretty good, useful for his hand shot. So she can go ahead and build up a lot of powerful art skills and attack and everything. In this main story, I mean, we might as well find out. So I believe that's gonna be all it, you guys. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3, we are going to head on back to the furnace and take on Challenge Battle, somewhere where we can go and study along the progress of building a lot of Isha characters combos and the rest of their art skills and type of everything. So that's more but profit, because we can take this event more seriously to see how Eno can go ahead and pull her own wings through to go and build up all of her art skills. So that's something we're gonna wait on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you like the series and you want to see more of Xenoblade Chronicles 3, be sure to leave an advertisement, like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you will stay up to notified when my news and awesome videos happen on your way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all the issues want to be description or filled down below. So if you'd like to help support the series, you could do so. Review them step by step just to help get you started on support my channel and for the series. So that's gonna be all it for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We'll be picking up more on the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.